Coming up right now, Corvette driver Mike Stiskin. I drive a Corvette too, so we're like brothers.
How's everybody doing? You gotta have a Corvette. I thought one day I'd go get like a Hyundai Sonata, and then I thought maybe I'll kill myself. You know? What is that about? But Corvettes, they don't get you laid as much as you would think. Probably because I'm married. Yeah. Am I in the wrong place? I thought this was wet t-shirt night for women over 70. It doesn't look like it. Maybe they're not here yet. But it's not the worst mistake I ever made. I went to a church function once. I thought it was after hours prayer in the back. It was a gay gangbang. And just to be polite, I stayed for like 20 minutes. You know, you don't want to upset people. Good times. You know, you gotta do things in life that make you happy. And one thing that makes me happy are piping hot McDonald's fries. Does anybody agree with me? And you gotta eat them while they're hot, right? You can't 2 hours later the next day. They're just not as good. I don't think so. And they're kind of fries, it's like manly, they're American. It's like French fries. I just love that. If I have a bad day, it's gonna be hot McDonald's French fries. You know, you gotta have boundaries. You gotta eat them while they're hot. You gotta do important things like that. You know, have standards. It's like if you were in a hotel lobby and you got some hot, fresh McDonald's French fries, and Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, comes up to you and propositions you for sex in her hotel room right now, you gotta be like, whoa, wait a minute. Got these fries. She's like, what are you talking about? You know, you can eat them later. It's like, no. You don't know what you're talking about, skinny. You've never eaten a fry. You gotta eat these while they're hot. And she's looking at you like you're from another planet. She's like, you're never gonna get this opportunity again. Sex with me, look at me, look at you. It'll be over quickly. I'm like, oh, I know it'll be over quickly. You know, look who you're dealing with. But I gotta eat these fries. You know, thirsty bitch. You gotta have some standards. You know what I mean? It's like, let's say you're the national security advisor, and Trump comes over and he says, everybody knows we're going to war with Iran, and we're gonna drop the bombs maybe, I need your advice. And you're like, wait a minute, whoa, POTUS, slow down. I got these fries. He's like, well, you could even live. No, you of all people, you're a fat fuck just like me. You know, you gotta eat them while they're hot. You gotta have standards. He's like, well, the fate of the world is, it's like, hey, if I'm gonna go out with a nuclear blast, I wanna be eating these fries. All right? Get standards. Do things that are important to you. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about. It's like, let's say grandma's on her last legs, and you're in the hospital and your family's there and the machines are beeping, but you're hungry, you know, she's not going just yet. You go get some food. And then your brother calls you, hey man, you gotta come upstairs, where are you? You know, Granny's gonna have her last breath, and you're like, whoa, dude, I got these fries. You gotta eat them while they're hot. Granny's fry eating days are over. She'd give anything to have these fries, man. Your brother's like, what are you talking about? It's like, she would understand. You gotta have priorities. You know, she's gonna be dead. That's what I think. Right? But let's say, you know, maybe a couple months later, you're at the ER again, your wife's having your first kid. But you know, she's in labor for like 10 hours, it's slowing down. You go get some food, you're hungry. And then your sister calls and says, you gotta get up here, the baby's crowning, the head's coming out of the vagina. And you're like, whoa, sis. Got these fries. You gotta eat them while they're hot. What are you talking about? And she's like, you're never gonna get this moment back. I'm like, that kid's got a lot of fries in his future. Have some respect. You know what I mean. You guys know. But let's say, you know, you commit capital murder, you're on death row. And you got your last meal, and you know what it is. And so all of a sudden the phone rings right before he hits the switch on old Sparky. The governor's going to put a stay of execution on you. You're not going to get killed. And he's like, you got to get up right now and get out of there. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Got these fries. Thank you, Mike Stiskin.